Hello, my
Uh,
name is David. Nice to meet you.
yeah.
Are you free to accept my interview?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Margaret.
Okay.
Yes. Uh-huh.
It's my pleasure to talk with you. Where do you live?
I live in Oslo. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Uh, as I know, Norway is the most electric car popular country in the
Mm.
world.
Mm.
So, do you have a car?
Yes, I have an electrical car.
Oh,
Yeah, we've had the car for 3.5 years.
oh. Would you like to introduce your electric car? What's the brand? Like how long it is drive range for one charge?
About 400 kilometers.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's not. It's a medium battery. It's not the biggest one. So there are cars which are containing more electricity,
oh,
but we have a medium
oh,
size,
oh,
and we find it very good to have an electric car. It's easy to handle. It's driving very well, and it's good to don't to use electricity and know that you're not pollute the environment. So I think that's a good thing.
the do you mind tell us what brand is your car?
I have a Volkswagen ID 3. So it's
ID3.
a medium-sized car. It's not a very big one, but
Oh,
it's good enough for my husband and me and the dog.
okay,
Hmm.
okay. Uh, so as I know, in Norway there are many other brands like Ford, like Tesla,
Yeah.
some China brand
Yeah.
BYD. Why did you choose the
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen?
I think I that was my husband who chose. He had been looking at that one and thought that was the sort of uh, car we should have. But we have been driving Volkswagen before, so we knew that that was a good thing. So, but there are other good electrical cars in Norway, so that's not a matter. Many people drive a Tesla. Mm.
Oh. Uh, so before you buy your electric car, did you drive a gasoline car?
A hybrid car, which were also charging and used then petrol,
Or petrol?
well,
Oh,
petrol and both. As an hybrid, I don't know if you know that. You can. He's charging. He's using both electricity and petrol. The car we had before.
but
It's
or
combined.
combine
Yeah,
or the hybrid
hybrid.
car.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's the brand for your hybrid car?
That was a Toyota.
Toyota.
Yeah,
You,
Toyota Yaris.
Yaris. Oh,
Mm,
yeah,
mm,
it's well known. It
mm,
was well known. Oh,
mm.
so compare the hybrid car. How do you think what advantage is for your new Volkswagen ID3 car?
What's good with him?
What is
Yeah,
good? What's good?
as a he's usual. I think uh, that's a car using electricity only. That's the reason why we bought him. So the other one, the Toyota Yaris, were also a good car, but we had to change because he was getting old. So, but having an electric car and all those um, the display on in the front, which tells you where the next charging station is when you are driving far. It's very good. So it's a modern car and it's good.
Oh,
Mm. And so we have been traveling to Switzerland twice with the car, and it's very, very good. Though you have to charge more often when you are driving with very high speed, you get some rest every time you stop. Half an hour rest, and then you can drive again.
Oh, okay, okay. So, so why did you choose why do so many Norway people choose the electric car? Uh, does your government give you incentive
Yeah,
policy?
yeah, because it's cheaper. The taxes are not so high, so they want people to change from petrol car to electric car. So they put the prices down, and when you go to a town, they're offered taxes to drive in the town, and then it's half the price with an electric car. And some of the parking places are all cheaper, so it's less expensive to have an electric car. So the government has ruled it in that way.
Okay. So, also we know the many the electric cars they driving by power battery. The shortcome of the only shortcome of batteries, they will reduce their electrical capacity. The range will become shorter. So especially in winter.
Yeah.
So also I know you drive your electric car for more than 3 years. So does your car has this kind of phenomenon?
Yeah, because it's you have to charge more often, and it can be difficult sometimes when you are driving over the mountains where the charging station are not so. There are bigger distances between the charging stations, so so you have to be very careful when you drive in the winter time when it's very, very cold. So.
Okay, my last question is, do you have a charging station at home? So, how do you think uh, so is charging a problem for you compared with the gasoline car or hybrid car?
No, no. Where we used to live, we lived in Bergen before we moved to Oslo. We've not only been living in Oslo for 1.5 years, and in Bergen we had a charging station in at home. But in Oslo we live in a big, as I say, big city, and it's not possible to have our own charging station. But there are such a charging station in some around your home, our home, so we can just park there and pay the price for parking and charge, and take 2, 3 hours to charge full, and it's not very expensive. And of course, you can go to the rapid charging stations too. That would take about half an hour, but it's more expensive. So I think it's functioning, though we don't have a charging station at home.
So is your charging convenient? How many hours do you often wait for charging your electric car?
I don't actually know, because since we live in Oslo, we're not using the car that much as before. So because we often go by underground or by bus, because that's easier. So our car is standing, is often just standing there. We're using him when we are driving out of town mostly. So I can't tell you. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, thanks for your time.
Yeah. Yeah.